technology in the industry where we can develop any kind of applications. Let's say a client is approaching to you to develop any kind of applications like mobile application, okay, it's a console application, Windows application, web application, anything. Okay, your .NET is a solution, right? Let's say first of all, we'll have some concepts here. Like might be you heard something called as programming language. Might be you heard about this word, right? So what is a programming
Yes, sir.
language? You can simply say that a programming language, okay, it is used to develop a software program. Generally, what is the use of a programming language? To develop a software program. You may ask a question, why do we need to develop a software application? Simple example, let's say your father is doing a business or you are doing your business. To make your business organizable, you need to have your own software. I repeat, to handle your own business, you need to have a software. So might be existing software may not be useful and you will be developing your own software. I repeat, programming languages are used to develop the software applications. Like when you talk about the programming languages, there are some limitations. Okay, what we have limitations? Limitations in the sense programming language, okay, like C, C++, okay, C, C++, Pascal, VB, etc. Okay, VB, etc. are used to develop a software application, okay, targets to one requirement. Am I clear? What it is? A single requirement. This is generally a programming language will do it. In this example, you will be able to see what are the different programming languages in the industry. Right. So programming languages are having limitations. To overcome the limitations, we have technologies. What do we have? Technologies. So what do you mean by technology? So you can say technology is a collection of programming languages with frameworks. So what is a technology? Technology is a collection of programming languages with frameworks. Am I clear? So what is a framework? I can simply say framework, okay, is a software infrastructure. What it is? Software infrastructure. What do you mean by infrastructure? Infrastructure refers to initial components ready. I repeat, technologies are collection of programming languages with resources and in frameworks, with frameworks and resources. So framework is nothing but a software infrastructure. Now what are the available technologies? There are available technologies in the industries like Java is a technology, .NET is a technology, PHP, etc. These are the technologies. I repeat, so .NET is one of the very powerful technology where we can develop any kind of applications. I repeat, technology are used to develop any kind of applications. Am I clear? Shall I continue? Hello? Develop any one kind of application, whereas technologies are used to develop any kind of applications. Alright. So .NET is a technology, Java is a technology, PHP is a technology, and different technologies are there. Then straight away question, what exactly a .NET? Is a programming language? Is it any software? No. .NET is a framework. .NET is a framework. Right. So what do you mean by a framework? Let's say framework is a software infrastructure. So framework is a software infrastructure. You can say that it is a ready-made collection of components. A ready-made, okay, collection of initial components. Am I clear? Initial component required for application development. Right? So this is what exactly called as .NET. .NET is a framework. Like a Java framework, like a PHP framework, we have .NET. .NET is a framework. Alright, let's say I given the same document over here. .NET stands for Network Enabled Technologies. Okay, it's one of the powerful technologies by Microsoft in the industry. use it to develop different kind of applications like software applications, web applications, web services, mobile applications, etc. Using .NET, we can develop any kind of applications where we can fulfill the client requirements, right? And .NET is a framework and it's not a programming language by itself, right? So what is a framework? As I said you, framework is a software infrastructure. It is used to develop an application, debug an application, run an application. Okay. And next one, why do we need a framework? Very simple. Framework will help you to create the foundation of the application. Okay. So framework will help you to create the foundation of application. Once a framework is installed in your computer, we can continue the application development instead of developing from the scratch. I repeat, once your framework is installed in your computer, we can continue the application development instead of developing from the scratch, right? .NET is a framework from Microsoft used to create or debug or run the applications targeted to .NET technologies. I repeat, it's a framework which makes your application development very, very simple. And here, when you want to go for a .NET, most of the people, most of the interviewers will ask you the common question. Okay, why do we need to go for the .NET? A common interview question, why do we need to go for .NET? We have lot of other technologies in the industry, like we have a Java, PHP, etc. Why you want to go for .NET? So here, in order to answer that question, I have given you 5 points. Why .NET? Very simple. See here. Why do we need .NET? Or you can say .NET features. So what are the features of .NET? Very simple. See here, in order to work with .NET, there are a unique features provided. Okay, 2 unique features are there and 3 common features are there. Because of these 5 features, you can tell .NET is very, very comfortable. Let's start with the last feature. Okay, so we have a powerful, what will we call as intelligent application development software. Intelligent application development software. What exactly it is? See here, Visual Studio is a software. Using Visual Studio, we can develop projects. Okay, very, very easy. This is the feature. Visual Studio is an intelligent application development software. And what other features we have? We have thousands of ready-made libraries. What do you mean by ready-made libraries? Okay, these are ready to use. Okay, coding makes application development simple. Application development simple. This is the 4th one. Understand? And here .NET is very, very powerful framework. It's a powerful framework. Okay, from Microsoft. Okay, and it will update framework. Keep on update by Microsoft. So these are the features. Commonly used features 3, 4, 5. And what is the first feature is a unique feature .NET support, that is multiple language support. What do you mean by this one? In order to work with .NET will not ask you to learn a particular language. I repeat, you can use any language what you are comfortable. Let's say work with Java, you should be very good in Java. Working with PHP, you should be very good in PHP. .NET, such kind of things are not there. As I said you right, more than 40 languages are available to develop applications, right? Targeted to .NET technologies. I repeat. So we have 40 plus languages are there. Example, VC++.NET, VB.NET, JSharp.NET, CHash.NET, etc. 40 plus languages are there. You can use any language which you are confident. .NET will not demand you, or .NET will not insist you to use any language. And next one, there are some lot of plugins also there. Example, we have a PHP.NET plugin is there. COBOL.NET was there, okay, etc. Many things are there. Using these plugins, we can directly use existing language. So that is the unique feature. Coming to the next one, language interoperability. What do you mean by language interoperability? Let's say there are two teams are working. Let's say Akash is working in VB.NET. Let's say Sriram is working in VC++.NET. So when you have that one, you can communicate directly without any conversion. I repeat, see here. Let's say a component developed using C#, okay, can be communicated with another component developed using another language, say VB.NET. Let's say a component developed using one language, say C#.NET, can be communicated with another component developed in another language, say VB.NET. It is possible. So these are the very useful features which makes a programmer's life simple and a client's requirement very simple. This is what exactly a .NET feature is. Am I clear, Mr. Akash? Shall I continue, Akash? Akash? Mr. Akash? Windows application, we can develop Windows services, class libraries, web applications. There is something called as a web to services, mobile applications, etc. Am I clear? So these are the different type of applications are allowed to develop using the .NET. So Akash, now tell me, any questions you have? I'll give a minute of time. Akash? Oh, Akash is right. No issue. Next one. So what are we going to be learning in this subject is here. I said you right. These are the applications can be done. And here coming to .NET, there is a software called as Visual Studio Express Edition free software to download. I repeat, you need to download a Visual Studio 2013 or Visual Studio 2012 Express Edition for a desktop. If you download this software, these are the 4 different types of applications are allowed to develop. See here, I given the software links also. If you click on this link, you will go to the downloads where we can select a software where we can develop the applications for the desktop. What a desktop applications is allowed to develop is console application, Windows applications, class libraries, and Windows services. If you download the web, you can develop the web applications, websites, web services, and MVC applications. And database will be using the SQL Server. These are the different softwares. Akash, clear? Akash, clear?
Yes, sir.
Right. And coming to your course content here, okay, this is the course content we are going to be developing. Okay, we are going to be learning in your .NET program. The course content is this one. See here. Initially, we'll be working with C#. Okay, so understand the .NET architecture in detail. Working with .NET software installation, everything we'll be learning in the day one. Okay, and also we'll work with Visual Studio versions, Visual Studio framework versions, understanding the project solutions, etc. Then we'll work with the C# programming. C# programming, what we will be doing is, we'll learn the basic programming like programming, hoops concepts, okay, I mean to say control structures, loops, etc. Everything we'll be learning. And we'll work with hoops concepts in detail. So this is the course content. Here in his, we'll be learning the application development, and here we'll be learning the object-oriented programming. Then we'll learn Windows Forms, okay, to make your standalone application development. We'll work with Windows Forms, okay, use it to develop the standalone application, okay. We'll develop standalone applications, right. Then we'll work with the basic database concepts using SQL Server, like RDBMS concepts with DDL DML commands. We'll work with queries and stored procedures. Okay, once everything is done, we'll go for ADO.NET. In ADO.NET, we'll be interacting with the application development. application with the database. I repeat, will work with C#.NET programming. Why C# in the sense companies are demanding people with C#. Then SQL Server for the database and ADO.NET for your database connectivity. So this is your module 1. When it comes to the second one, you'll be learning the web application development using the ASP.NET. I repeat, we'll be learning the web application development using ASP.NET. In ASP.NET, we'll develop the web applications working with web server controls, okay, working with Postgres, etc. Right? And we'll have an ORM which is commonly used in the application development these days. Linked to SQL we are going to be learning. I repeat, linked to SQL will be the ORM in our ASP.NET. Then commonly used application architecture in your industry, that is 3-tier architecture. So we'll learn with 3-tier architecture. Why? Because it's a commonly used architecture in the web application development these days. Right? And business logic can be implemented using the POCO classes. Okay, this is. And once it is completed, we are going to be learning the web services, okay, WCF services, okay, and we'll also see MVC architecture and MVC basics. So that is about our course content plan. Now, Akash, you can ask me any questions you have.
What is the duration of the whole course?
It will come minimum 45 days here, maximum 60 days based on your understanding levels. Okay, 45 days to 60 days completely from, including Saturday, Sunday. Okay, session will be only 5 days a week. If you have any doubts and additional sessions, we'll plan based on our feasibility. Okay, 45 days to 60 days based on your understanding level.
Okay, sir.
All right.
And
so in this program,
how are the one more general question, sir.
Tell me.
How are the job opportunities for this?
See, there is a huge openings for .NET as of now. Here I'm handling 7 batches in parallel. Right now I'm handling 7 batches in parallel. All my candidates are getting easily placed. Okay, so you have to understand, if there is no openings, I'll not get that many batches. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Right. So
thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Thank you. Thank you. Akash. Akash.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. How was the session, Akash?
It's good, sir.
Okay, fine.
I got a general overview.
Yeah.